Welcome to the 2022 Year in Review at the Niagara-on-the-Lake Public Library. Much like winter turning into spring, 2022 was the year of renewal at the Niagara-on-the-Lake Public Library, and it was a year that truly blossomed. We began the year with many pandemic restrictions still in place, but as the weather warmed, the Niagara-on-the-Lake Public Library was able to begin to see visitors, programs, and events return to pre-pandemic levels. As we continue to be guided by our vision and mission statements, and with our strategic plan at the forefront, staff of the Niagara-on-the-Lake Public Library continue to think creatively to ensure the library remain an important community hub by encouraging community, connectivity, and creative thinking through our adaptable, future-focused library services. The Niagara-on-the-Lake Public Library values the municipality's robust partnership and funding support. Together, we provide exceptional core public services, fostering community connection and engagement. We are grateful for their collaboration and commitment to our community's well-being. The Niagara-on-the-Lake Public Library welcomed 789 new members in 2022 through both online and in-person library card signups. We saw an increase in followers on social media across our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter platforms to keep informed of the exciting things going on at the library. 72,949 physical items circulated to our members and community in Niagara-on-the-Lake and its villages. Our library members continue to have access to over 11 different library systems in Niagara and over 20 branches of physical materials to explore. Exciting additions to our collection included our binge box sets and a small but mighty collection in our mobile library, more on that later, as well as the addition of cognitive care kits and video games. With a generous grant from the Niagara-on-the-Lake Community Foundation and with the support of the Niagara Alzheimer's Society, we at the Niagara-on-the-Lake Public Library created a collection of 6 cognitive care kits. These are designed to support the skills and abilities of people living with early, mid, and late-stage dementia as they engage and connect with their caregivers. Each kit is unique and contains various dementia-friendly activities such as readers, worksheets, and games to encourage social interaction and feelings of success and accomplishment. As with all other library resources, the kits are free to borrow with a valid library card and can be kept for up to 3 weeks. The Niagara-on-the-Lake Public Library would like to acknowledge the Government of Canada's support through the Federal Economic Development Agency for Southern Ontario, FedDev Ontario, for our service delivery update. This support went towards a number of projects to increase service development, including an update to our St. David's Locker, a second self-service station in our main branch, new public computers, Kurzweil 3000 assistive learning technology software to support learners of all abilities, a Raven Pro scanner, and a Solo 8 HoverCam document camera. As families continued to adapt to the world post-pandemic, we saw an increase in attendance in our children's programs in the spring of 2022. Popular programs like ArtSpark, Mini Makers, and Tinker Thinker were bustling with cheerful, eager, and enthusiastic kids each week, and we are excited to be seeing familiar faces in the library. One of the programs that saw the most significant growth in 2022 was Tumble Tots. Led by Miss Addie, our Children's Library Service Associate, caregivers and their 2 to 4-year-olds engaged in singing, dancing, stories, games, and activities during this fun and lively hour. If you were lucky enough to be in the library on Monday mornings, you'd be treated to the weekly Tumble Tots parade.
You just walk by. Here, let's hold it here.
2022's summer reading program theme was Once Upon a Time, Myths and Legends, and we infused the summer with all things mystical, magical, and merry. We were ecstatic to see over 400 children come through our doors this summer. Our teen book club, The Paper Cuts, was back for 2022, and we welcomed teens to the library to read and connect with peers and their community. Adult programs were back with a bang in 2022. To help our community continue to pursue knowledge, various lectures, workshops, and speaker series continued throughout the year. We welcomed the Learn and Live lecture series, Dr. Bill Brown, Dr. Adam Martin, and more. The Titillating Talks speaker series, created in partnership with Positive Living Niagara, Oprah Brock, Out Niagara, the Brock Graduate Students Association, Niagara Reproductive Justice, and Kari Sutra, explores real conversations about the things that affect health and wellness of women and gender diverse communities. As 2022 progressed, a number of new adult programs were launched. Read It and Eat, a program that highlights a cookbook series or author each month, was one of the most popular adult programs launched in 2022. Participants were invited to choose a recipe, cook, or bake at home, and then bring their homemade dish into the library to share, discuss, and enjoy. The popular program Wine and Words returned for a one-time revival and welcomed author Ian Hamilton to Palatine Hills Estate Winery in November. Another way the Niagara-on-the-Lake Public Library addressed social isolation and fostered the reconnection was through the launch of Between the Stacks, our very own version of speed dating. It was by far the program that created the most buzz in 2022. Library staff are always on the lookout for ways to provide meaningful social connection for those in our community, and we launched speed dating as a way to promote that social connection after COVID, overcoming the social isolation that some people might have experienced. Besides, where better to meet your special someone than in the comfortable, relaxed space of your local public library? Our very own makerspace, the Makery, was growing into its own with our new makerspace facilitator, Megan Hansberger. With a number of new programs and a refreshed use of many of our machines, the Makery was busier than ever. Over 99 Makery appointments took place in 2022, where visitors could see their ideas come to life in the Makery. After a pandemic hiatus, the Repair Cafe was back. This community-driven event pairs local volunteer technicians with folks looking to learn how to repair common household items. The digital divide became increasingly apparent during the pandemic, and the need for tech help was one of the most requested services at the Niagara-on-the-Lake Public Library. In response, one-on-one tech tutoring appointments were offered to help answer the diverse needs of tech users of varying ages. Home delivery continued into 2022 to those in our community. The library homebound service ensures residents of Niagara-on-the-Lake who are confined to their homes due to age, physical or visual disability, or temporary immobilization have access to a wide range of the library's materials. Our seed library was up and running for another year. We saw just under 200 visitors sign out seeds in 2022. That's approximately 700 packets of seeds that went out into our community to grow. In 2022, the library continued its outreach to and engagement with the migrant farm worker population of Niagara-on-the-Lake. We provided Wi-Fi hotspots to workers living without internet access at their bunkhouses. These devices allow farm workers quality of life benefits, such as video and audio streaming after a long day's work, and most importantly, easy, free communication with their loved ones back home. Through the position of the Migrant Worker Resource Assistant, dedicated specifically to migrant farm worker outreach, we were able to gain genuine insight into the existing needs of this vulnerable community. One of the most exciting outreach activities from 2022 was our pop-up library. We traveled around Niagara-on-the-Lake to its different villages with our mobile library and its small but mighty collection. Visitors were able to take part in games, crafts and activities, check out books, sign up for summer reading program, and even sign up for a library card. We are thankful to all of the amazing, talented, and generous volunteers who shared their time, knowledge, and passion with us and our community. Another incredible thank you goes out to our diverse community partners. The Niagara-on-the-Lake Public Library is guided by feedback received from our members and community and appreciate all of the encouraging messages we have received this year. We look forward to connecting with you in 2023 and beyond, and to continue to be the place where people of all ages, backgrounds, and abilities gather to learn, explore, and connect in our community. See you at the library!